Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky and I'm back, you guys, finally. This is going to be a little bit of a life update, holiday update, and empties video. I'm just going to mishmash it into one. So we'll start with the life update. If you saw my community tab, you knew that I have been battling with a kidney stone. I passed said stone last week, boop, boop, after 2.5 months. So basically I ended up in the ER right after I came home from Orlando trying to hide from Hurricane Ian. And then I ended up in the hospital again on November 7th and then again on November 22nd, where they decided to keep me for basically 2.5 days to try to see if the stone would pass. They were pumping me full of like IV fluids and it would not pass. I got to come home half a day on Thanksgiving, which was good. Because, you know, I do have, my son is really the only family I have here. So I wanted to at least spend part of the holiday with him. So I was grateful. And I was really grateful to all of the staff at the hospital, wonderful doctors, nurses, and the doctors even came to see me on Thanksgiving Day. I will tell you, I felt like I was more in a hotel than a hospital. So the hospital I go to, when they triage you, you are put in a private room if they are available. So immediately you're in a private room. There's nobody else in there to bother you. It's great. The only downfall is having to get up and go down the hall to go to the bathroom, or you have, you know, the bedside commode. But I also got put in a private room for the 2 days that I was there. I did have to share a bathroom with someone, but they were not able to get out of their bed to use the bathroom, so I basically had it to myself, which was good because they had put a hat on the toilet to try to catch the stone if I couldn't catch it with the sieve that they gave me. But this was so funny because I had an adjustable bed in the hospital. I didn't even know these existed, so every time I moved, the bed would adjust to my body, which kept me super comfy. If you know, I suffer from chronic pain. But they were really good about making sure that I had the muscle relaxers that I needed to be able to avoid that from being in bed for so many hours. Not only that, I had a television with on-demand movies. Whatever I wanted to watch was on there. Every kind of Marvel movie, holiday movie, whatever I wanted to watch was on there. And I could order my breakfast, lunch, and dinner through the TV, so I could choose. And this staff was just amazing. I had a nurse kind of bring me a midnight snack of graham crackers. And it was a really good experience. I have no complaints, and that's why I always go to that specific hospital. But when I went this last time, the urologist that came in and saw me, he said, if you come back here for a 4th time, we will be doing surgery. Now, they have a newfangled surgery. You know, when you think surgery, you think invasiveness. This particular surgery that they were telling me about is that they sedate you, put you on a table, and then the vibrations from the table basically turn the stone into dust. And I guess it also depends on, you know, the size of the stone and if you're a good candidate for it and all of that. So thankfully I did not have to have the surgery. It did come out on its own. It was not painful when it exited my body. In fact, I got up first thing in the morning to go to the bathroom. Again, I have the sieve, and I looked down and I'm like, what is that? Like, I couldn't even comprehend what was sitting in the sieve because I'd had the stone for so long. It just felt like it was never going to come out. And I had like 1 more week until I saw the urologist, where I was basically going to beg for this surgery because I wanted to go through Christmas pain-free. I mean, they gave me Percocet. They sent me home with Percocet. And let me just tell you, I now understand why there's an opioid crisis. Because number one, they hand that stuff out like candy, and through my insurance, it was less than $2. I never took it. I'm actually going to go take it to the drugstore the next time I go over there to pick up my regular prescriptions and just have them dispose of that properly. But it was not something I wanted to mess with unless I really, really had to. And at that point, if I felt that much pain, I was just going to opt to go back to the hospital again. I did manage to deal with the pain with just some Advil. The downside of taking Advil is I have a hiatal hernia with acid reflux, so when I take Advil, I have to take Prilosec or I get really bad reflux. We may or may not have a visit from Mr. Finn. So all in all, I feel so much better. I can now go back to work. I haven't worked since November 7th. I am so ready to go back. I miss the people I work with. I miss the work that I do. There are only so many Hallmark movies I can sit and watch day in and day out, and sleeping and whatnot. So we made it past that. Hooray. So made me so excited because now I'm like, oh good, I can get out and start doing things again. Checked the CDC website, and Florida's back in the yellow now for COVID. Flu is running rampant down here as well. So I'm just going to stay inside until it's, for me, it's safe to go back out again in the world. For those of you that don't know, I am also immune compromised. I have RA, which is rheumatoid arthritis. So that's always super fun. I had a flare up of that this week, and I think a lot of it may have been weather related. So 90% of the US got that really super fun cold front that came through. And well, I was really appreciative to actually have cold weather for Christmas in Florida. There was one point I woke up in the morning, my house was 64 degrees inside, because I usually just turn the heat off at night because I've got like 2 blankets and flannel sheets and all of that. My sister-in-law actually sent us flannel sheets this year for Christmas. I was really grateful to have those. But what was happening is my hands, which you can kind of see, they're a little bit swollen, like right in here. And it was becoming difficult to use my hands, which in turn flared up that kind of muscle area back here that where a lot of my chronic pain is. So that was that. But Christmas was really nice. I got to spend it with my son. I don't know if I updated you guys, but he had recently gotten a job, I think at the end of October. He likes the work. He does not like the retail season during the holidays. And now it's over, so they only have him scheduled like 2 days next week. And I think he's waiting to see if they're going to keep him beyond the holiday season. So, but it was nice. He got me, yeah, you can see it here. There's a little stuffed kitty right here with a heart. There we are. This little guy right here, and you can't see if there's a little blue cat that is over there somewhere. Oh, he's up here at the top. He's over there. It was one of those like catacorn toys, that the mystery thing. He gave me that for Christmas. He really wanted it for himself because he has a little black cat, live black cat, and so he was trying to get the black cat, and I was like, oh, so if I got the black one, I'd have to hand it over to you. So he's gonna buy the bigger one. I gave him the slime to play with. I'm like, I'm not playing with slime. So boyfriend got me this Muppets t-shirt, which I have to show you guys. It's so cute. It's got every Muppet. Let me move my hair. I need to oil my hair, which I'm gonna do while I talk to you guys here in a second. So it's got like every Muppet on it. Isn't that cute? So he gave me that, and I have not opened this yet, but he gave me this beautiful hardcover book of Disneyland. So I think that's my plan for New Year's Eve, is to actually crack that book open and just kind of look through it. But yeah, that's kind of been it. I didn't plan this out properly, did I? As to where to put this hair oil while I put it in my hair. So I'll tell you about this hair oil while I'm putting it on. So this is by Fable in Maine. I got this at Sephora. I had, I guess, like a $10 off thing for my birthday, was it? I think it was $10 off. No, maybe, I don't know. Or it was from their credit card. Something like that. Anyway, that little tiny bottle of oil is $16. Now, I have an oily scalp, but the rest of my hair is dry, and this is the third time I've used this. My hair is actually feeling so much better, but it still needs a little bit. Now I've just gotten to the point where, because I don't leave the house really, except for grocery shopping once a week, I'm only really washing my hair once or twice a week. Like this is oily, this is dry, so I just try to make sure every day that I brush it really, really well to work those oils down. And then once I wash my hair, like the next day once it's dry, I put this oil in. And the girl at Sephora, she told me, she says, you're going to love this. She's like, ignore the instructions on the package, because I think it says to leave it in for 5 minutes and then wash it out. She's like, leave it in overnight. and it's been like a game changer. Like, because when I wash my hair, I get really itchy right here afterwards. That's even stopped. So, and I have not changed my shampoo or anything like that. I do work a little bit into the scalp just to, there we go. Now I have funky looking hair, but it's okay. So anyway, Fable in Maine. So this little bottle's tiny. Now I've used it 3 times, so it was full to the top up here. It's now down to here. So this bottle will last me probably at least nine months, if not a full year. But I had points for Sephora again, because I've been wanting makeup erasers. I'd never tried these. I have my usual handy dandy, Purity Made Simple, but sometimes I don't. I'll take my shower in the morning, but not at night. So I don't want to have to like climb back in the shower to get like exfoliate and all that. So I just want something I can just wipe the makeup off with. Sometimes I'm too tired to even bother with washing my face at night. I know. We won't go there. So I managed to get the makeup erasers for the Nightmare Before Christmas ones that I wanted. Those were on sale, and I got another Fable and Maine product, which is another type of hair oil. So between the points I had racked up from everything I spent during Hurricane Ian, plus I had $10 off in Sephora points, and that bottle of oil was like 20 something dollars, and so was, and I think the makeup erasers were like 15. I don't remember. Anyway, my order total was like $1.25. So but that's kind of been the downfall of being ill, was I shopped a lot while I was sick. So, well, I'm not gonna drag everything out to show you what I bought, because I've literally just gotten it put away. Like, my house looks like an episode of Hoarders right now because I've just so much pain that to try to do anything beyond dishes and laundry was just not happening. Like, our Christmas tree went up. I've put candy canes on it. That was it. It's a pre-lit tree. I put the star candy canes. We were done. I did not have, I haven't had any energy. I'm just now getting my energy back. But like, I bought a lot of scented wax. I bought candles. I bought Bath and Body Works. I bought makeup. And I had to start thinking about my spending habits. And when do I feel the most triggered to shop? The holidays, October through December. So with that said, I am actually going to put myself on a very low buy from December through October every year. Because the rest of the year it's just kind of the same old thing, but like all those holiday releases, man, they get you. What I did do is I treated myself for my birthday to a year of all of the BoxyCharm boxes and all of the Ipsy, because I really wanted to try some of those out. I've gotten some really great skincare. I've gotten some duplicates of things, but what I did do to kind of balance that out was I was getting Stitch Fix. I was getting something else. I forgot what it was. Face Tory. And I had my Scentsy Club. So I got rid of Face Tory. And the reason I got rid of the box was because I like a variety of skincare. I like to try different brands, and they got away from doing that, and it's literally just their brand of skincare in there. Now, with that said, I'll still be using their sheet masks because I really enjoy those and they fit my face shape perfectly. But I also have like a bunch of other types of masks that I would rather use first before I go back to buy. And a lot of times they have like a 20 for 20 sale. So you get 20 masks for $20, so basically $1 each. Stitch Fix, I already have tons of clothes, and I'm not working in an office anymore. I'm pretty much at home working all the time, so I'm in like jeans and a t-shirt pretty much all day, unless I have like a really important meeting, then I put a nice top on. But I didn't need any more clothes. And my Scentsy Club, I literally pared it down to the bare bones. Like, what Scentsy bar could I not live without? Which I got my Maleficent when they did all the villains release. So I had that, and then I have the Mickey Mouse pod for my son because he's got that little plug-in thing that blows the air for the pod. So that's it, and I get that 3 times a year. I skip it at least once. You can skip it at least once a year. So, yeah. So I treated myself to Ipsy. I treated myself to BoxyCharm. There was a company who I cannot think of the name of right now, and if I remember, I will come back and edit it in the description. They did like the mystery scoop, so I did a mystery scoop English for October and December. I got some really cute stuff. Some really pretty palettes, like off brands that I would never even think of. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the amount of my collection. It's kind of large right now, so I really want to focus on getting stuff out of my collection. And one of the first things that I decided to do once I passed this down, you know, and it was one of the things that, like, you know, you have a lot of time on your hands, you're thinking, and I was like, how do I want my panning to go for 2023? And I decided to get a jump start on it at the end of this year because I have literally 2 boxes full of samples. And so that's literally, pulling, you know, I'm just pulling that one at a time or 2 at a time, depending what the product is. So like I pulled 2 out the other day. One is like a post-wash conditioner, like a leave-in conditioner for your hair. And then I pulled out a face mist. Once I finish those, I'll pull some more out and just try to get through. My goal is to at least get through those 2 boxes of samples by March or April of 2023. Like, I just want them gone. They're taking up space. My makeup's a whole other story. I mean, I even took advantage of like the ColourPop sale. I got some really cute stuff though, and I grabbed their mystery box, and super happy I got that Baby Yoda hand mirror after I bought myself a hand mirror already. Do you think I've used either of those hand mirrors the last couple of days to do my makeup so that I'm not leaning into the bathroom mirror to try to see myself on this? When did I remember? When I was done with my makeup tonight. Yeah. So let's get into empties. I don't have a whole lot, and these are empties probably from, I would say October, November, December. I don't remember the last time I filmed an empties video. I really didn't look. Not a lot, but there is one in particular I was really excited to finish. And I will start with that one. And that is my Snow Fairy body spray from Lush. It took me almost a year to finish it. I like the smell of this. Perfume form, it is entirely way too strong for me. But I enjoyed it, and I did like the little sprayer bottles, like super cute. It is one of my favorite smells. So that is done. I finished a Bath & Body Works Vampire Blood. I really like the smell of this. The scent notes on this are red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. Berries and jasmine are like one of my favorite scent combinations. If you have a chance to ever combine strawberry and jasmine together, do it. Just don't hesitate, do it. Couple of little samples that I did pull out of my sample box was a Bare Minerals Gold Mask. This came in an advent calendar like 2 years ago. I didn't really feel like it did anything for my skin other than leave gold sparklies on my face, and I could have doubled for a vampire in Twilight. Made the mistake of using the same washcloth to help rinse my face off the next day when I wash my face, and the gold sparklies showed up again. I have since thrown that in the washer. But yeah, this would definitely not be a repurchase for me just because of the glitter. And then I have this, I don't even know how old this is. It's Juice Beauty Organic Solution Stem Cellular Super Grape Youth Renew Serum. I got like 2 uses out of this. I probably could have gotten 3, but I was just like, all right, I don't know how old this is. But I will tell you, it smelled really good. But I think it was kind of older because it had almost like an alcohol smell to it. I didn't really feel like it did anything. Next up is the 4th Ray Beauty Strawberry Seed Oil. I cannot find this on the website anymore. I don't know if they make these face oils anymore, and if anybody knows if they do, please let me know. My skin loved this, and this was older. I mean, you could tell because if you look at the dropper, it was kind of getting a little, actually if you look at the bottle, it's getting a little funky and gloppy. So I kind of got to it in the nick of time, but my skin really enjoyed this. That I would definitely repurchase. And another repurchase for me, and I tried this while I was in Orlando during Hurricane Ian, so that would be at the end of September. So yeah, September, October, November, December empties. So we got 4 months of empties here. Intensive hydrating cream with green tea seed, and this is from Innisfree, and I really love their products. It is, I believe that they are a Korean beauty company. So it was just this little tiny sample that I had gotten from, I want to say Sephora, like with a purchase, I could just select it. So if you get a chance to select any of the Innisfree products as a freebie, like as a free sample, and you've never tried their products before, I highly suggest that you do so. This oil's starting to dry up in my hair now. Woo. There we go. All right, this, which once upon a time would have been a repurchase for me, and now I realize that I really just have zero use for them, and I think there's like one left in the pack and it was dried out, is the Philosophy Purity Made Simple One-Step Facial Cleansing Cloth. Now, when I say that this won't be a repurchase for me, I mean on a regular basis, but once upon a time when I was going to the theme park on a regular basis and I did not wear makeup, I would keep these in my bag to like refresh my face during the day. That would really be my only purpose. But it's not that I dislike them, I just don't really have a use for them here at home. Next is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Eye Patches. These were super cute. They're like little watermelons. I just felt like these were okay. I wouldn't repurchase them again. I think I still have like another pack or two left out of the box that I had. But yeah, not a repurchase. Next, I have the Rose Argan Body Conditioner from Lush. I love the smell of this. There's about half of this left. It did expire and it's starting to smell not like it once did. Not that it smells bad. It's just I'm starting to realize I don't like the body conditioners. I feel like they leave a very thick film on my skin, to where I feel like I need to wash myself or exfoliate it off. I am using the Snow Fairy currently in my shower, and I think I have like maybe 2 uses left of that. So I won't be repurchasing their body conditioners, but I do love them. I also did go shopping at Lush, by the way, for my birthday. And this Florida girl is very happy because I found they have Orange Blossom perfume. The bottle's huge. It's like a 3-ounce bottle. It was inexpensive perfume, but all you need is like 1 spray. And I had a gift certificate that my boss gave me last Christmas, so I was really appreciative that I had the gift certificate. Anyway, moving on. Empties, refocus. The next empty I have is the Naturistic Strawberry Blossoms Foaming Sugar Scrub. And you guys, this smelled like fresh strawberries. Whoops. And now I have water dripping out on me from the shower. That's gross. Yeah, this smelled like fresh strawberries. And this was super cute. It had like a little like strawberry shaped soap on top, which I just tossed in my little soap sock to use. But I really liked this. I have a bunch of others of these. I think I have another strawberry one, a couple of the vanilla hazelnut coffee ones, and a honeysuckle and jasmine. I have 2 of the honeysuckle. I grabbed a bunch of these when they had them on their Etsy site. So I'm going to show you this. This is their site, naturisticbath.etsy.com. If you want to check them out, highly recommend them. Support those small businesses, you guys. Speaking of small businesses, I have to say I'm really, really sad because I just discovered this scrub company like a couple months ago. And this is Candy Panda's Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper. This smells just like Dr. Pepper. Candy Panda has since gone out of business, and I'm sad. And so now I'm just like, well, I guess I'll just finish getting through all my Candy Panda stuff and get it out of the way. So I actually have their apple cider in my shower right now. But yeah, that's my empties. So not a whole lot, but I did make some progress, even though I still wasn't feeling good. I really am super excited about my panning plans for 2023. What day are we on, guys? Today is the 29th. I don't even know. I really just don't. I don't know what day it is anymore. Like, if I'm not working, and even then, that's questionable. Let me pull up my calendar here for a second, because I need to know what day. Okay, so New Year's Eve is on Saturday. So join me here, New Year's Eve, 12 noon Eastern time. And if you can't make that time, please hit that notification bell so that you know that this video has been uploaded. But that is going to be my video for what my painting plans are in 2023. I'm super excited about having a plan to pan this year coming up. I think I felt like the last couple of years I was just kind of willy-nilly all over the place, and now I'm like, okay, I really know what I want to work on and what I need to work on. So I'm super excited to bring you guys that video. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I missed you all so much. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I will see you in just a couple of days for New Year's Eve. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and that you're doing well, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.